Milestone has released a new MotoGP game for the last 10 years like clockwork. Recently, these titles have been released in April. However, we're now in mid-March and MotoGP 23 still hasn't been announced. After complete silence from the Italian developer, I'm Mark from RacingGames and we're starting to wonder, where is MotoGP 23? The 2023 MotoGP season will get underway later this month. Unlike some annual racing games based on a real-life sport like WRC and Formula 1, the MotoGP adaptation is released only a month or so after the start of the season. That has been the case for the past 3 games, which were released in April of their respective years. An April launch meant that the reveal trailer would usually drop in late February, as the first official announcement of the title, with a few more trailers landing in the months between the announcement and release. But we're now mid-March, and there's been no word in any game coming this year, so what's going on? Well, MotoGP games haven't always been released in April. In fact, release dates haven't really been consistent since Milestone took over the MotoGP video game franchise in 2013. If you go back to the days of MotoGP 19, that game was released in June 2019, so it's entirely possible that Milestone could be moving MotoGP 23 back to its former summer release spot. This could even be down to Monster Energy Supercross 6 only being released last week, creating unwanted competition. Then again, Monster Energy Supercross 5 was released 12 months ago, and that didn't delay the announcement of MotoGP 22. So while that could be the reason, and MotoGP 22 was already too close to release to delay last year, it could also be highly unlikely. Despite the disruptions endured by almost every other studio, Milestone have managed to run like clockwork over the past 3 years. Their annual series such as MotoGP, MXGP and MESX have released on time with no delays, as have other one-off games such as Hot Wheels Unleashed. If a Milestone game is releasing later than anticipated, there has to be a good reason. What that reason is isn't clear, but we can have an educated guess at the cause. MotoGP 22's single-player mode raised the bar, with the 9 career modes surpassing F1 2021's breaking point. It could be that the success of 9 has encouraged Milestone to sink more time and effort into MotoGP 23's equivalent. It's also possible that the 2 new circuits on the 2023 MotoGP calendar are proving difficult to integrate in time. Both the Indian and Kazakh motorcycle Grand Prix are late additions to the calendar, with the latter proving to be a particular challenge due to the circuit not being raced on by any series yet. Despite all those hypotheses though, it could simply be that Milestone just wants their release calendar to be more evenly spread. Time will tell what Milestone is planning for MotoGP 23, we just hope we hear something about it soon. If the release of MotoGP 23 has indeed been moved to the summer, we shouldn't have to wait too much longer for an official announcement. But what do you think? Does it sound like MotoGP 23 has been delayed, or are Milestone just tidying up their release schedule? Let us know down below, and why not subscribe while you're there. For now though, thanks for watching. I've been Mark from RacingGames, and we'll catch you here on the channel for another video soon.